Hey, this is Andrei and this is my weight loss journey. I am 46 years old and I am fat. I have 96.2 kilograms and at my height that is a lot. My body fat percentage is around 32% and 32% is a lot, right? It's not something that I could just forget about, it's something that is bothering me a lot because I cannot wear my favorite clothes, right? I have my favorite jeans that I just can't close, and I have my favorite shirts that I also can't button up, because I just can't, they're just too small for my size. And at one point in time, I was able to fit in. And of course I was younger at that time, but still there's no reason for me to be this size, at this age, because it's not only that I don't fit in my clothes. The biggest problem is actually that I'm not healthy. You see, my body is constantly in pain and I can't fall asleep because of it, because I can't find the right position in bed where I would feel comfortable, because I don't feel comfortable, because I feel the pain. And in the morning, I'm not rested at all. I'm tired, right? And I need to roll out of bed because I just can't stand up normally. And this needs to change. And that's why I'm here, that's why I'm documenting this journey, because maybe documenting this will help me stay accountable, keep doing it until I finally achieve my goals. I already said that I'm 96.2 kilograms. I have a body fat percentage of 32.3, somewhere around there. It's not an exact number because it's not a DEXA scan. It's a number that is an average of what my scale says that I am, and a calculation of my waist circumference and some other measurements of my body that give me another number. And then I have two numbers, I combine them, and I get an average, and that's where I am. I'm at 32.3%. And that's a lot. This means that I'm fat. And I'm not afraid of saying it because it is what it is. And if I don't admit to myself that I'm fat, then I wouldn't see it as a problem, I wouldn't try to solve this problem. So yes, it is what it is. Now, my waist circumference is 114.5 centimeters, which is way above what is recommended, to be healthy. So I need to do something about it. And my goal this time, this time I actually have a goal, because previously I just wanted to lose weight. I wanted to get at a certain number, but it was more or less a wish, because as soon as I saw chocolate or pizza or any other opportunity to overeat, I did it. I overate, and if I didn't feel like exercising, I didn't exercise, and that's how I always end up being heavier than ever before, right? So this time I actually want to do something different, right? And the way to do it, I believe, is to have a SMART goal, which means that it is specific, it's measurable, it's achievable, right? It's relatable to you, and it's time-based. This means SMART goal. So my goal is to get to 15% body fat. So from 32% to 15%. And at 15%, if I don't lose my fat-free mass, so basically my muscle mass, So if I stay at the same number as I am right now, which is about 65 kilograms, it means that at 15% body fat, I would have to weigh around 75 kilograms. So I need to get from 96.2 kilograms to 75 kilograms, and from 32% body fat to 15% body fat. Now, this is specific, it's measurable, it's relatable to me, and I believe it's achievable. But first, I need a time frame. So when do I want to reach this goal? And I have decided to give myself a little bit more time than I did before. This time it's 6 months. I want to get to that goal in 6 months, which means that I have to lose a little bit less than 1 kilogram per week, which I believe is achievable. It's not easy, it is difficult. It will be easy at week 1, maybe week 2, but then I already know that things will get complicated. But at least I have a certain number in mind that I need to achieve in order to achieve these baby steps and get to this bigger goal that I want to achieve. Now, why 6 months? You see, I always tried to lose my weight as quick as possible, right? Because I don't know why, I felt like that I can do it, because I did it in 2 months, right? When I was young, when I was 18, which was easy for me because, well, it wasn't easy, but it was way easier because, the hormones and of course, the body was not aching as much, recovery time was faster, I had the time, almost everything was in my favor, except food knowledge, because I had none. But, I was exercising a lot, eating less, and I achieved my goals. But this time it's different. I'm older, and recovery times are way longer. I've got injured many times, and mostly I get injured because I tried to do something too fast, and then I lift weights that are way too heavy, and just like that I get injured. So this time I will try to do it systematically and in a time frame that is actually achievable, so that I actually get to my goal. And hopefully you will follow me on this journey. Maybe you're watching this video because you want to lose weight yourself, right? You're also at your starting point and you have your own goals. You want to fit in your clothes, maybe. I don't know. But if this channel somehow helps you out, maybe it motivates you, maybe it gives you something else. Maybe the information that I will share here will give you something that you need to break the barrier, to make that first step, the next step, maybe, get over what previously stopped you from achieving your goals. Now, if you think that my tips and my lessons that I learn and share with you could help you achieve your goals, then of course feel free to follow, to subscribe, to comment below, maybe share your thoughts, share where you're at or where you want to be, maybe your reasons why you want to lose weight. And hopefully we can help each other, to motivate each other, to encourage each other, to give each other tips, and maybe it will be easier than without us, right? So in the next video, I will talk about the way of achieving this weight loss goal. What will I actually do to get there? About exercise, about food intake and everything else. So hopefully the next video will be helpful to you as well. So see you in the next one. Until then, of course, bye bye.